Alright, hello everybody. It's just gonna be me today because Kish is very tired and Sage is not responding. I'm sure he's just busy at the moment. Maybe he will show up, maybe he won't. We'll rapidly see as the night goes on. So I'm just getting one more thing set up, and I also need to get get that going. That should be good. It's very hard to get the Sags is not in bags, do not lie. Alright, let me hit the big ol' announcer Rooney for everyone. I adjusted audio, so you should be able to hear me better this time around. Going live with Jack and Daxter. Cool. Let's begin. Damn it. It's like the circle button is the way to, yeah, it was apparently a problem last time. Someone was like, oh, the audio's really bad. And as rude as I think that was, I wanted to take it into account, so I turned the volume down even more. Also, I don't know how much of this saved. Apparently the save is very useless in this because it made me redo all of Rock, or the fire. Oh yeah, see, we're gonna have to redo this again, too. Why moist? Well, simple. It's because this is kind of the water area of the game. Can we skip? Nope, we can't even skip these. Let me see if I can get the volume up a bit. Cool, I can I can actually hear it this time. I can't understand a word that they're saying because if I turn it up any more than this, then no one's really going to be able to hear it, or everyone's going to be able to hear like the backdraft. Backdraft's not really the right word for it. The Precursor's got all moist and slipped out of this mortal coil. Cool, so now we can actually enjoy this this little wet area. I don't want to die. Okay, I died. The game audio is super low. Nah, no, it's fine. I'm gonna die again. Ah, jeez, they can jump high. Alright, let me amp up the volume a bit. Let's pump that up to 100, see how that sounds. I'm just gonna keep doing this to mess with Joe. Let me know how it sounds now. It's much louder. Several percentages higher than it was before. I can't stop it. All I want in this world is to be devoured by a big fish. And truly, isn't that all we really need in this world? We couldn't even hear you get bored. That's so sad. Imagine being bored and not even be able to hear it. Do I still need to amp up the volume anymore? Because I'm trying in general just to mess with a lot of the settings, but things keep coming up right before I stream this one that prevent me from being able to do that. Is that... Ooh, fish. It's like at the Finding Nemo exhibit at Epcot, where you can see it's pretty much just a big old aquarium after you get out of it. But is it still too low? Because I can alter that if need be. Super low. Got it. Alright. Properties. Configure these nuts. Yeah, that was a shade lower than I think I should have. Alright, now it's gonna pause for a second while OBS freaks out. Cool. Should be better. Oh god, it's way louder. IRL. 69. Alright, that's way too loud. IRL, hold up. That should be good. Ow. All I want in this world is be bored. So is the audio better now, or sounds good to us? Cool. Wonderful. Cool and good. Oh, jeez, thank you, King Numbers. I appreciate that. Very much so. I use OBS how to make it so my mic doesn't echo. I don't remember the exact set. Oh, I died. Oh shoot, I have to. If I have one, wait, no, that's. Well, fuck. I was gonna say if I have one issue with the Jack series, it's that the checkpoints are a little weird, but no, it's just I who was a fool. How do I make it so the mic doesn't echo? There's a setting. I don't remember what it is, but I've never had an issue with it. I think it's so, like, just don't make any noises come to your desktop, because that seems to be the issue Sage has had. You could beat this game without a single Precursor orb, it just isn't going to be fun. I think it's when I tried to turn off Super Chat, it was like, if you turn it off before you get funded, we're just going to take all the money. So, like, just wait, and then at that point I forgot. It's something stupid, or else I would have done it immediately. Well, because I'm trying to, because I don't really remember messing with the OBS settings. I got them set up super early, and then just, never worried about it again. But I do think it's turning off desktop audio, because that's what used to constantly blight Sages. Whenever we tried to record and we have us hear the audio, it'd always be like, oh, we can either hear us doubled or Sage's mic would echo. Alright, we need to hurry this up. Oh, come on. Yes! That guy might have gotten away with no Precursor orbs, but I, however, want all the orbs I can get my greasy little mitts on. Yeah, I've got, like, nothing but respect for those speedrunners that can do, like, the out-of-bounds glitches and stuff, because I just don't have the patience or the wherewithal to pull it off. That shit crazy. Oh. So how's everyone doing tonight? Let's, I don't have anyone to talk to here, and it's very difficult to get started at first with a, getting into the zone of commentary with a platformer, so everyone ease me in. How you doing? How's your Saturday night going? 'Cause it's Saturday, and it won't be long until, It's the song. I like being entertained for not too much money by woman. I don't know how that song is like constantly like on the top like reviewed like pop songs. They're like, oh yeah, Cheap Thrills by Sia is so good. I'm like, is it? This kind of feels like vapid, like not what Sia does. Like I know it wasn't written for her, but like it's not good. And then again, there is the people that say Ed Sheeran make good music too, and that one I have legitimately no clue what they're talking about. His lyrics make me want to die. Ha, your neck is kinking, pulsing. Wait, no. Pulsing kinky. Jeepers. 95-degree heat, huh? Fortunately, I've been able to avoid the worst of that. I like these puzzles. What other game was this in? I feel like this was in some other platformer I played not too long ago, actually. I just don't quite remember which one. Was this in a Mario game? Couldn't have been a Metroid game, yeah? Boom. I still never figured. Oh no, no, it wasn't. I never did figure out how to go into first-person view, so I have no idea what's down there or if it's safe to go down there. Okay. Guess what? It wasn't safe to go down there. Oh, I died. Wonderful. I never played Luigi's Mansion. Ooh, foot fetish. Yeah, never played Luigi's Mansion. I've watched people play it, I've watched my cousin play it, but I myself have never picked up a controller. Well, no. When Walmart and Target used to have GameCube demo kiosks, I played like the first room of Luigi's Mansion, couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do, and then gave up. I don't know, it seems like something that could have been in Luigi's Mansion, for all that I know about Luigi's Mansion. Hello, Noah York. I was gonna say it was made by the same people, but no, this was, Naughty Dog. And Ratchet and Clank was Insomniac. But I don't know, the, 2000s mascot platformer really do kind of seem to have the same, general vibe. Oh, I'm gonna throw up. Jesus. It was like I had a dream about Luigi's Mansion when I was but a young lad once. It was like because my only experience about it was the demo kiosk, so I just remember trying to open the door and like that little like spooky tune playing when you couldn't open the door. I'm like, wow, I wonder what could be past that door, and I figured the whole game was just trying to get past that one door. And then you get in there and it's just Mario and he's shirtless and he's kind of an old man. And he's just like eating a chicken wing or something. And he's like, oh, hey, Luigi. And that was it. That was the end of my dream. And that would have been the end of the game. So that's Luigi's Mansion. Mario was just behind a single locked door eating a chicken wing. Man, I miss the old demo kiosks. And you'd figure there'd still... That was far too close. You'd figure there'd still be, like, a market for them. Video games could still benefit from demo... I don't know. Demos in general just seem to be a little rare nowadays, don't they? Oh. Is that my first wet dream? I've never had a wet dream. Also, no, that does not at all appeal to me. Shirtless Mario. Kind of bounced off of something there? Oh, don't know what that was all about. I actually kind of forgot all about, like, this is my favorite portion of the game, but I don't remember too much about it, if that makes sense. In general, I feel like I'm constantly rediscovering a lot about this game. Because I think you remember, like, the really fun parts, and then, like, all, like, just the good parts kind of pass on by. Is Mario hair? Yeah, Mario's got a... Well, no, we've seen him shirtless. He doesn't have pubes. Or chest hair, rather. Yeah, chest hair is just nipple pubes. Oh my gosh. This is horrifying. Let me just get this and leave. I don't know, do you think Mario manscapes? He seems like the type. Princess Peach seems like she wouldn't, Oh no. Princess Peach seems like she wouldn't be down for, like, a super hairy dude. I can't promise that I understand the depths of Princess Peach's, preferences, but she does not seem like the type who would let, like, Mario go about, like, just giving her, like, rug burn. I could see the shave kink being a thing. She'll be like, oh yeah, Mario, I'm gonna remove your fur. In that specific voice, too. She doesn't really want to let on how much she's going to enjoy this. He's like, oh, you dirty boy, I'm going to cleanse you now. And he's like, oh, fuck, I don't want to be cleansed. And she's like, you are going to be cleansed. And he lets her because he loves her. Yeah, I feel like SMT, or, well, I'm dead. Strange Journey's neutral ending was, really the only one that could be canon, because the other ones don't lead anywhere. That we know of. The where? A mushroom-shaped tramp stamp. It says property of, Peach's property or something. And after she finished, he looked at it and slapped his ass and said, Peachy! But I also feel like SMT in general favors the neutral ending. I heard 2 was like, Chaos was the best ending, but that rarely ever seems to be the, It rarely ever seems like a good idea to go Chaos or Law. I wonder if there's a certain order I have to do these in. Or if it's just turn them all on. Nope, just turn them all on. Oh, I see. Well, now this could be simple. God. Did I just kill myself, or...
I think we have to switch on all those platforms.
Yeah, maybe, Dex. Ah, Jesus, I'm bad at this. Oh, oh, man. Alright, well now we know for sure, so let's just get it done right this time. Oh, fucking Christ, dude. Well, kill me. So, oh my Jesus age, with how far back it takes. Like I said, this is my issue with the Jack series. And it even gets worse with 2. The checkpoints are awful. They take you very far back, and you don't really get a whole lot of life to play around with. So don't make mistakes, because you're going to be going back a long ass time. Son of a bitch! What's your favorite platforming segment in a collectathon RPG? Got super sweaty when that happened. I don't really know if that's so much as challenging as it's just overly punishing. It's the same challenge either way, it's just how annoyed do you want to be when you finally get it. You're not gonna get me this time, bastards. Is Iconoclast a collectathon? I've never actually seen gameplay of that game. I see, not even trailers, per se. I see just, ads for it on Bulbapedia when I go out on mobile all the time, but, oh, thank you, camera.
Don't worry, I'll avenge you.
Haha, he's funny. The small rabbit has lied.
Oh, were we just here? There's more. Oh, no, there's more we can do here. Ah, wonderful. Now we never have to do that again. Unless we come back down here. But we don't have to focus too hard next time, so it's great. We're good. Spin fast, you are funny. Give you a little juice. Let's top up. Feel like we're onto something here. Plus, I don't know if it's just my controller, but it feels like the X button is a little, sticky. Ah.
I'll bet we can get all of those things charged.
I bet I could, Daxter, but it really didn't pan out that way, did it? Alright, round 2. Plus, you don't really keep a lot of your momentum when you get a double jump going. Just gotta hurry. Where's the last one? Oh, there it is. Perfect! Yeah, I'd heard Iconoclast was a Metroidvania, but I didn't think it was a collectathon. Though really, if you really think about it, Metroidvanias are just collectathons, kinda. You collect, you go on a marathon. What are we talking about, fucking who's he what's it's coming in Smash? Erdrick? Yeah, Erdrick's coming. I got a feeling. Ah, I've been stolen.
Wow! You raised a piece of the underwater ruins to the surface. It seems you can use eco in ways we've never seen before. A power cell surfaced with the room. Climb up there and get it.
I shall. That sounds like a fun idea. Oh, come on! Now, I firmly believe that Erdrick and Steve are happening. Firmly believe Erdrick, Steve. Maybe even a Monster Hunter. Like, it's kind of just like a, look, it's everything. He's got, you know, all the shit that he can do. Like, his up B can be an insect glaive. His final smash can be summoning Ceodeus. Can I go back down, or... Ah, so we can! Lovely! Well, Erdrick's final smash will probably be like some like Dragon Quest-esque version of like Shulk's final smash, where it just summons a bunch of like Dragon Quest monsters. Because I don't really see what else they would do. Maybe Kazapple or like Yggdragon's Blessing, but I don't really see anything else with that. Of course, then I'm also hoping if Erdrick's in that, like, he... Well, then again, also, I just kind of don't want just Erdrick. If I was gonna have any Dragon Quest protagonist, I would prefer Dragon Quest V's protag. Because at least that way we could, At least that way we can get, like, a Pokemon trainer approach where we could use, like, various... Well... Oh yeah, I could see his final smash being V-Dragon. That's actually a really good way to handle it. I didn't even think about that. Or Puff, as they call it in the modern localizations. I get what they're going for, but I did prefer B-Dragon. Though there were some just translations I straight up preferred from the... Or some, like, spell names and whatnot I just preferred in the older translation in general. Like, I like Fire Bane a lot. I think that was cool. I didn't care much for Fire Volt. I did like the Blaze, Blaze More, Blaze Most. Well. What if we get 5 Sun? I'd be down for that. Well, also keep in mind, there is literally no Dragon Quest protagonist I wouldn't be happy with. Like, there is literally no wrong that could be done with a Dragon Quest protagonist in my eyes. Except maybe 8. Just because I think 8's very boring, because he's everywhere. They stroke 8 a lot. Yeah, 8 and 2. Because 2 really has nothing going for him. He's just literally swordsman. And there's so much fun you could have with the Dragon Quest moveset that just limiting yourself to sword slashes and whatnot sounds boring. The ones that, god damn it, the ones I see as most likely are either 3, 11, or 3, 11, or 5, because, you know, 3 because, you know, Erdrick, 5 because of the movie, and 11 because Dragon Quest 11 on Switch, and they could do with some promotion in the West. Or maybe just skins for them. Kind of like Olimar and Alf. Or Bayonetta and Bayonetta, or Cloud and Cloud. Well, now I need to kill myself. Kill. Suicide. I need to go back and get those orbs. Ah! No. Whatever. Nah, I figured if Goku was coming, it would have been, he would have been in the base game. If he's not here now, I don't think he's coming. Oh yeah, this part. This part with the rubber band AI, because I swear the Dark Eco follows you faster and faster the higher you go. So the camera angle here sure is shit. If I die, I died for treasure. It's truly what Samos would have wanted. Oh. Boy, maybe just a little closer would be nice. Oh. Huh. That was close. I didn't like that too much. That was like I thought I actually fell in. It was like a frame away from death. I think they already have a Blue Dragon too. Like, I think the DS game counts as a sequel to the Blue Dragon. Cool. How many Precursor orbs have we got in here? You can't just call the pipes colored, man. It's 2019. Come on. Are they gonna make me go through that whole Dark Eco bullshit again if I do this? I need that last egg. You know how it is. I'm a completionist. Occasionally. When it's inconvenient for me. Alright, well you have more HP now, so we probably don't have to worry as much. Well, no, we have exactly as much HP as the last time we did this. Shit, we should worry just as much. Does not make very reliable turns. Back. It's like slaloming. Fucking hell. Ooh, ha! Got my one egg, bitches. Oh, we're really doing this again, huh? My kingdom for one Precursor orb. Yeah, see, it goes up faster if you're faster. It knows what's up. And it had to have slowed down when we were that close, or else we would have died if it was going this pace. Oh, no! Oh. Oh. It's almost kind of like Crash Twinsanity, where events don't turn off after you've done them. So if you like go back to that area and if you go back to an area you've already completed and like enter the certain way, the events will trigger again, and you can just replay that part of the game. And when I was younger, I'm like, cool, it's like infinite replay value. And now that I'm older, it's like, oh, this game was really unfinished and very rushed. I love it to death, but a lot of things made more sense when I realized that the game was not in a completed state. Cool, now we never have to do that again. Oh, don't I 100% Crash Bandicoot then? No. Let's go again! No, I know nothing about Mario Tennis Aces, because I never cared. The only Mario Tennis I really cared about was the one for the Game Boy Color, and that was mostly because it's an RPG, technically. Not technically. It has RPG aspects. It's very fun and has good music. A fucking... Yeah, it's those pipes that we were dealing with earlier, and, the earlier pipes had the Scout Fly and the Power Cell, so we just have to deal with that and then we're done here forever. So let's do it. Comic does it a third time. We did it again.
I don't like the platforming, it is difficult.
I don't remember the jumps being this tight, or maybe I'm just... I also feel like I'm gonna like overshoot, and then by overcorrecting I undershoot. You know what I mean? That's what happens when I try to, Alright. Did I like Ratchet and Clank? I've never played a Ratchet and Clank game. Not a one of them. Well, no, I played like the first couple minutes of Tools of Destruction on the PS3. Because my, aunt's ex-husband, was like, oh, you never played a PS3, man? I've got, Ratchet and Clank. You ever played that? I'm like, no. He's like, oh, it's fun. Here, play it. And then I played it. I'm like, oh, this is fun. And then we had to go somewhere, and I never got any further than that, and he ended up moving out. Mine! Sweet, now I just have to get those Scout Flies, and we are heckin' donezo. Oh. Oh. Jack's suicide water. It's liquor. I probably should play some Jack and Daxter. Or fuck, I meant Ratchet and Clank. What's the best Ratchet and Clank game, in your opinion? Because I feel like none of them are going to be expensive anymore. I've also never played Sly Cooper, but that was because I just never had any interest whatsoever. My friends all got really into Sly, and they're like, yeah, Sly Cooper's really cool, and I played it, or I watched them play it, I'm like, this is... no. I'm not saying it looks like bad, it's just, it wasn't for me. Ooh, no, I have a story about Up Your Arsenal. That one I have a story about. Or no, not Up Your Arsenal, it was Ratchet Deadlocked. Because that had online multiplayer, and it was a PS2 game, and I was always very fascinated by PS2 games with online multiplayer. Son of a bitch. What route am I supposed to take there? I was always very fascinated by PS2 games with online multiplayer. And so we're my mom's friend's husband's son, Jesus, is playing fucking Ratchet Deadlocked online. And there's like an online like lobby, and people are talking to each other. And there's a really big it's like all the swear words are censored in that. And so people were misspelling things so it wouldn't get uncensored. Or so it wouldn't get censored, rather. And the one I remember was a guy named Bob 5000 called someone a bitch. Spelled it B-I-C-H. But the name also got cut off slightly. So it was just coming up as Bob 50. And then, God, he could have been like any older than like, what was he, like 9 at that point? Like my mom's friend's son was watching it, and he wasn't supposed to, and the fucking, we're laughing about Bob 50 bitch, and so the 9-year-old starts just chanting, Bob 50 bitch! Bob 50 bitch! And the other guy's getting like really, like worried, because he's worried, the mom's gonna come down and yell at him for letting the kid say that, and that was not an interesting story. Or it's very hard to tell a compelling story when, you're playing a platformer on a stream. So that's my tale of Bob 50. Have I told the story before? I thought I might have, but I didn't think there was any opportunity where I would have told the Bob 50 bitch story. So nothing ended up happening, no one got in trouble, but I will always remember Bob 50 bitch. Also, what kind of guy goes online and names themselves Bob 5000? Did anyone ever play Destroy All Humans? Because that was another one that my mom's friend's son was the older one. I used to hang out with a lot more people when I was younger. He would play Destroy All Humans, and I remember it was, some of it was kind of well written, but I would laugh at literally everything, and I looked up gameplay of it nowadays. I'm like, this looked a lot more interesting when I was 9. I'd really love to imagine that Bob 5000 really went through all one that just the 4 people that bought, like, all the sales of Ratchet Deadlocked were just all naming themselves Bob 1 through 5000. Cool, so we never have to go down there again. So now we can start going to the, my more favorite parts of the level. Including another speeder bike section. I mean, I would like to, I probably imagine that guy was like, probably some dude in his mid-30s who was just super into it and would insult anyone who played it in a way that he didn't deem perfect.
Until we find out why the blue sage disappeared, you're going to need to collect 45 power cells to fuel his machine. Go get him.
And of course, that could just be me talking entirely out of my ass. I know nothing about Bob 5000 or his life story. I'm just assuming that anyone named Bob 5000 probably has an axe to grind with the world. Haha, that is funny, Beep Beep's funny large adventure. Could you use, like, code breakers on PS2 online? Damn it. It feels like something that would, well, not necessarily be allowed, but something that you could get away with.
This stone is very old.
Wow, that wasn't even close. We'll worry about that later.
Beware of the dark.
Dark light.
For it has twisted the fate of one of you. Bring me 120
Was there a
Precursor
Goldeneye on the PS2?
each power cell.
You guys didn't get to see this last time because that's where the video cut out before I could bring it back up.
For your sacrifice,
Was there, huh?
for you, a power cell.
I am Cubert, and I would give you a power orb for 120 power cells. I mean, shit. I fucked it up. I lied.
God, what is it? 007 Nightfire was the one I really remember. That one, me and the older of my mom's friends' kids, we would play it all the time, like the multiplayer on it. And if I went back to it now, it wouldn't seem that fun. So I'm kind of like afraid to try to emulate it for a stream or something. But my God, Nightfire was so fun when I was but a young bab. Shit, was Nightfire on the GameCube as well? Because we could get like a... Oh my God, could you imagine like one day like we get a bunch of us and go for like a Nightfire like huge multiplayer stream like on like Dolphin's netplay feature? I win. Hello, Byleth. Rin, pal, viewer.
You two look
This
like a
bitch
couple
dummy
of
thick
people.
though. Look at her
How's
titties.
the research project going? And maybe you could help me out.
Hey, we're the ones on a big quest here. We ask you for help.
Well, perhaps we can help each other. I've been studying the burrowing habits of lightning moles in the Precursor basin next to our village for years. But now those awful lurkers
Ren
have
pound,
scared the
gotcha.
moles to the surface. And since they're blind as bats, they can't find their way back underground. If you could herd them back into their burrowing tunnels, you might just save their lives. I've got a power cell that says you can do it.
Yeah, lightning moles. We care. Maybe for 2 power cells.
Nice try. But I would be willing to part with another power cell if you two find me 90 precursor orbs for my research equipment. Fair
Yeah,
enough?
yeah, whatever. You just gonna sit here and just start looking around again?
Oh, you have the orbs. Here's a power cell we agreed
How
upon.
many power cells do we have? We're 47% of the way through the game then. There's 101 power cells, I think. There's one that I always could see, but not one that I could ever get to. I only ever got 99. And I know one was a stupid one that I was missing. I don't remember if you have to herd these guys or just hit them.
Those flying lurkers. He might have a power cell.
Do not quite recall. I remember this one is there's like a jump here that I could never land. And I would get very frustrated as a young boy. Very, very frustrated. To the point where I convinced myself that this was impossible and that if you could beat it, it was a glitch. And when I beat it, I'm like, okay, cool, never mind, this game's good again. Ah!
I've said it before, I'll say it again.
Yeah, I wonder if I can land it. So if I get on the first try, I'm gonna go back to young me and be like, so when did you develop fine motor control? Was it at like 16 or 24? Yeah, because there's herd the moles into their hole. Makes sense. Small area with a lot of precursor or a lot of things to grab, so. But I always just liked this because I liked being able to be on this. It was fun.
One ring down, a bunch to go.
And I don't remember if it was this one that we kind of have to land a tricky jump, or... Because this is giving me, like, flashbacks, and I don't quite recall why. Like, pained flashbacks, and I do not recall why. Oh, Jesus. Oh yeah, probably because if you make one mistake, you have to... But then you can't, like, commit to a mistake. Like, you have to... Yeah, this feels familiar. Oh. Oh, what in the fresh hell? Ha! That couldn't have been it. That couldn't have been the hard one, because if that's what I was screwing up on, then yeah, young me had no fine motor control. Though that barely counted. Like, I barely landed that. I'm surprised they gave it to me. I feel like chasing these guys isn't the way to do it. Like, kind of yoink around. Thank God I'm awful at hitting these, huh? Oh, he just went right past me. He was that confident that he just didn't even bother turning. He was like, hey, what's up? That couldn't have been it. I couldn't have been that. No, that's it. That's the one. I know it. Also, there's a blue ring up there, so that has to be like hard mode. We're soon to see. And this one's like you kill all of it and then you get something, a power cell. It's also very fun because I just like watching a lot of things go down all at once. Oh, but it grows back. You gotta be kind of quick with it, huh? Now, you really do gotta be kind of quick with it, huh? Well, but really quick. Yeah, we got this. Nailed it! Ah, we're doing just alright, kids. Jack is so cool.
You keep on impressing me. But then maybe it's just because I've got low expectations. Okay, your moment of gloating is over. Get on with it.
Alright. Huh. Yeah, this is feeling like more the issue. Because needing kind of the wind up. It can't be this simple. Yeah, no. There's got to be like a ring system here. And that one. Yep, see, that's the one. That's the one. That has to be the one. Alright, cool. I'm not stupid. Viewers, we figured it out. I'm not stupid. Or I've never been stupid. That's probably a stretch. I was just playing a bunch of Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, so like with the controller rumbling like this, I keep thinking another monster popped up and noticed me. Oh, fucking hell. Took that one too quick. Yeah, I'm like on the edge of stupidity. Like I'm smart enough that I can breathe. I function. And you know what? Sometimes we just kind of gotta take small victories. You know, we'll take a functioning comic. Oh, so I must have missed a Precursor orb down there, because it didn't say I got all of them. Wonder where I missed one. Oh, fucking... These are very satisfying noises of getting completely fucking demolished. Does this thing have little balls? Kinda does. Those kinda look like little bales. Ah, I committed too hard. Gotcha. Oh yeah, shoot, I didn't even check. No new messages on Discord, so I guess Sage just isn't coming today. Oh well, I know he's busy lately. Everyone wish him well. Homeboy could really use some support. And I know y'all checked out that lore video, right? He worked hard on that. Y'all better give that the love it deserves. Ah! Oh, jeepers creepers, that knocked me far. I wonder if it's you had to... Huh. Okay, the blue rings have to be harder. I'm not stupid, alright? The blue rings have to be harder. Hello, Space Boy. Don't mind me, just kind of having a crisis about how young me managed to fucking get himself dressed in the morning. Don't talk shit, Joe. Let's see. 2 more. Or, we don't have those either.
There's the next ring.
Yeah, these ones are much farther apart. Oh fuck, that was not the right idea. I was gonna say, where is this next one? Well, kind of a cruel beginner's trap if you can kind of just fall into that one and like, not get knocked off your bike. Oh fuck, where did that next one pop? No! That's it.
Quick! You've got to fly through each ring before they take.
Well, you said quick and then it was already gone, so... Ha. Alright, so you can see where a 9-year-old might struggle with that, yeah? Not stupid, alright? Why am I defending the honor of 9-year-old me? Elementary school kids have no rights. Oof. No. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Alright, here we go. Nailed it. Plus, it takes like a year and a half to get another attempt going if you mess up. Kinda just like this to end now, please. Oh fuck, where'd it go? There you are. Yeah, God, could this please just end? There we go. Alright, my heart was starting to pound there. What's left to do then? Got the... Oh, I didn't do that on the last time I played the game. Interesting. There's gotta be like a set of red rings too. Alright, well, yeah, because we know the moles in their holes and these purple guys, but there's one last thing we haven't done for a power cell, so... I figure there's another set of red rings. Or just like one last set of rings. You ever just yeet off a mole? Oh, yeah. No, I thought that was a yellow ring. Hell, almost got you. Huh, that wasn't even on purpose. Oh, come on, I hit you. I'm hitting him, you see this. There you go. Are the rings timed? Yeah, they have a kind of a strict time limit too. Or not like a, well...
Good flying! Those lurkers were no match for your Zoomer. That's one more power cell.
Zoomer? It's a very satisfying noise. It goes shloop. Schlurp. Slurp. Alright, come on, you fucking mole. These aren't moles, by the way. Oh, you were right there. Ooh, is there a time limit on that? Like, are moles gonna start coming back out? Also, this is really fucking annoying. Yo! It doesn't look like any more moles are coming back out. Rawr, bitch! Everyone circa 2007.
Let's go get our power cell from the
Cool. Yeah, these are just really big squirrels. These are not moles. Mole squirrel. They're mole. It's a nice spicy sauce. Eh. We're really just about done here. What's left? Is it something I did that I just have to talk to someone about, or is there one last ring challenge I'm missing? Please, let it be the latter, or the former. Because, guess what? Homeboy really doesn't fucking want to do more ring challenges. What is this, Superman 64? Funny meme, right? Relevant? Really looks like we're done here. Should I look that up real quick? Ah, fuck. Well, I suppose I'm not the authority, but sometimes authority needs to be challenged, you know? Like, the authority, I think, might be just a little bit incorrect. Well, yeah, the lady gives a cell for the moles, so... I just don't know what else could be, because it really doesn't appear like there's any more... I'm gonna look that up real quick, hold up. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Precursor basin. Power cells a flying. 5 golden rings. Alright, let's see. Herd the moles back in their holes, catch the flying lurkers. Beat record time on the gorge. What? Let's see, where you see a checkered strip blocking it to the right of the entrance to the Precursor Basin. Okay. So we're going back to the entrance, I guess. I didn't even notice that. Well, I like racing, so maybe this is, maybe this will be good. Maybe we'll have a nice, easy time, you know? Okay, checkered flag to the right of the entrance. Is that it? Nailed it. Huh. Or is there might be someone I have to talk to first. Hold up. Off I go. And now it feels weird to be on foot again, because now my fingers aren't vibrating every 4 seconds. Hold up, let me check that one last time. Guess what, kids? I haven't played this in a while. I totally forgot. From the Gambler. You know what? I just don't think we can do this yet. It keeps mentioning a later area, so we'll just have to wait. We've 100%ed it for now. Cool.
Now I can get back to my research. Thank you for saving those moles. That's awfully good of you. Here's a power cell to help you out. Now I can get back to my research.
Hello there, Yard. Oh, hello there, visual glitch. Just, y'all saw that just do its thing, right? Don't know what those other two are. I think one power cell is just kind of like sitting out there, so... Oh. I imagine that won't be too hard to find. Oh! It didn't give me my last jump there. It counted that as a dive jump. Or a crouch jump. Yeah, those power cells really are just, like, just go to Walmart and buy some batteries. Like, why you gotta stress about this, you know? Why you got me stressing? Why won't vorfish surround me? Yeah, pretty much, like, all this area is just talking to people. I think a gambler might be this guy. No, this is the mayor. Or, no, he's a gambler.
Oh, no, not another hero. I lost my short on this so-called hero's big fight against the monster up there. Trust me, the smart money's on the monster. That wager pretty much tapped me out. So, I got a proposal. Bring me 90 orbs to get me back on my feet and out of this barrel, and I'll give you a power cell in return. And if you're game, I do have one more bet on mine. My big comeback. Beat the record time racing Dead Man.
There we go.
Precursor Basin, and I'll get a pretty payoff. For that, I'll give you another power cell. Whoa, yeah! These orbs will help me win my way back out of this barrel. Here's the power cell, I promise.
What's that one picture where it's like the Monopoly Man, it's like in a barrel, and it's like, whoa, it's the Monopoly Man, he's in a barrel, he must have lost all his money. And he's like, ho ho, I'm as rich as ever, I've simply just become a pervert. This barrel is full of piss.
Oh, my aching head.
I thought that's one of your vital organs. Walk it off, tough guy.
Oh, sure, I was tough once. Maybe even the toughest of them all. I single-handedly defended this village from those horrid creatures for almost a year.
Almost a year, huh?
When that horrible monster arrived and commenced the boulder bombardment. So, full of valor, armor shining in the sun, I climbed the hill to take him on. But he pounded me like one tenderizes a yakao steak.
Have you tried attacking him with your melodrama? Cause it's killing me.
After my last stunning failure, He sealed the passageway to his roost with a 30-ton.
Oh, it's there.
Leaving no way for anyone to challenge him again. So, our sage, a master of blue eco and a mechanical genius, devised a machine capable of lifting the boulder out of the way. But alas, he disappeared before we had a chance to turn
Oh,
on.
we can activate that right now, but there's still more I want to do.
He took all of his power cells with him. At least I was able to pull enough pontoons out of our bridge to prevent that monster from coming down here to do me harm.
Yeah, good job, tough guy. But we're gonna need you to put him back and stuff.
Oh, sure. And seal my doom? All right. Fine. Bring me 90 precursor orbs and I'll let the pontoons loose. But I'm not going to fight that monster again.
I feel like I can recite these lines by heart. The intonation is so familiar to me.
Oh, wonderful. You brought me the precursor orbs. All right, I'll fix the bridge. But don't ask me to get involved with that creature again.
And using his voodoo magic, now we can, go further. What is that visual glitch all about? Oh, we're pretty much done with Rock Village, it seems. I'm gonna go back and, you know, get that last precursor orb in the basin, but... Oh, there was one more. Really thought we already had 6, but... Alright. Scavenger hunt ahoy.
I'm your lucky break.
Scavenger hunt. I wonder where that last one could be.
Now I can get back to my
Could it be over here? It could not. That would be foolish. Who would ever think such a thing? Let's do it. Go! And you have to beat the record, which is 45 segundos. And wow, that's not happening. I don't think you have to necessarily be perfect, but you can't do whatever the fuck I just did right there. Ah, fuck. Can I pull this off with only 7 seconds to spare? The answer is looking increasingly like a no. Nope. Oh, but I was close. Oh. That's unfortunate. We really were, like, right there. But it's okay. Now we know. And I thought we were there again. I don't know, something about the layout of this place is, like, it's impossible for me to get, like, a lay of the land here. I have no idea what's coming, where I've been, what this means. I have no sense of direction with this place, and really this place only. And I have no clue what that is all about. Ah, here we go, Arnold. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey, Arnold. Ingredients. Huh. What was everyone's opinion of Hey, Arnold? I remember not being allowed to watch it because my mom, No, Mom let me watch that one. Though I had to be very careful because they would say crap frequently, and Mom did not appreciate when a character in a cartoon said crap. He was like, whoa, that is a swear, I do not want to be, I don't want you watching that. I'm like, I get it, but Hey Arnold had some good messages. Ah. Nailed it! Cool, that was easy. Hey Hey Arnold's one of those shows that, like, I feel like I'd appreciate more now. But it's on Hulu, isn't it? I know Doug was on Hulu. Because I watched, because I remember hating Doug when I was young. Like, despising it. Like, if Doug was on, I just wouldn't turn on the TV. Or, like, I'd just turn the TV off. And I didn't ever, I very rarely turned the TV off in general, because that was really all I had during the week, because I was only allowed to play games during the weekend. But if Doug was on, I wouldn't bother.
Oh, great moves, kid. I knew that time record would fall. Now here's your power cell, and I can go collect my big payoff.
Cool. But yeah, Doug, it's like, I watched it later. I needed something to watch while I was kind of AFKing on old school RuneScape, so I watched a few episodes of Doug. And it is better than I remember, but it's still not something I would necessarily choose to watch. It might just be because the first episodes are a little slow, but I watched like 5, and that was enough for me. Hey. Hey, Joe. Oh. We're not gonna talk about that. Fucker came up fast that time. Yeah, it's kind of like how Aqua Teen Hunger Force is on Hulu, and they took it off, but now all the episodes are for free on Adult Swim, so... I've never seen all of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Where can I watch that? Is that on Nick or like on Hulu? Where do I watch The Last Airbender? Oh shoot, I forgot all about Boggy Swamp. Alright, never mind, we still have a hell of a lot to do. This area, when I play Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, this is an area that I think of a lot when it comes to the, like the old swamplands. Like this, like that so reminds me of, Jack and Daxter. It's a lot of yellow eco, and there's like a shooter segment here that I was never any good at, so I just tended to skip it on replays, so I don't get that now, so I'm really not looking forward to that. The marshlands, yeah. Because my only real experience in was Freedom Unite, and I didn't play much Freedom Unite. So, my next experience with that would be Generations Ultimate. Kamehameha! Is that actually destroying any of them, or...? So it is. How did I forget about Boggy Swamp? No, I knew it was here, I just didn't remember where it was. Okay. Pain. Amazon Prime. I have Amazon Prime, so if I have to watch it there, I will. We canceled it after my student discount ran out, but then Mom wanted free shipping too much to not have it. So, ended up biting on Amazon Prime again. Uh-oh.
Shoot those rat nests to stop the rats from coming out.
It's like the rescuers. You just gotta blow up rats until you can human traffic again. Not on Netflix either. They're remaking it. Oh, peace out, Brad. So wait, where do you watch Avatar now? Do I just have to buy DVDs? I mean, I just spend money. Well, you know, there's no legal avenue.
Break the tongue's grip.
Watch at the same place I watched all of Monogatari. Pirate Bay. Kind of losing my my bearings here too. Very labyrinthine. Oh. I'm gonna die again. Gimme. It spun endlessly above me. Now, Pirate Bay just changes domain names on the reg. It goes down a lot, but it never dies. Cool. Is there anything else I need to do here? There's a scout fly here. I guess I picked it up. Right? Yeah, 3 scout flies. We're good. Wait, so it is on Prime? Okay, cool. I'll just watch it on Prime then. It'll be the first thing I ever watched on Amazon Prime, because it's always like, hey, it's included with your Amazon Prime subscription. Prime Video, where you can just pay less on these. Like, why am I paying $120 to pay less for DVDs? I'd like to not have to buy these films. Netflix doesn't charge me, Netflix doesn't charge me a premium, so they charge me less on something else. They just... You know, I've seen what live-action Avatar can produce. I'm not interested in whatever Netflix has to do with that. I suppose if anyone is to do it correctly, it would be Netflix, but... Or that Netflix could get proper people on it, but... I don't know, some wounds don't heal, man.
We should shoot those big boulders holding the tether.
Though I didn't see the, fortunately, I didn't see the, M. Night Shyamalan's Avatar. I make it a habit not to watch bad films. Okay, so they're getting proper people on it. That's good. I don't know, still ultimately I don't see the need to make cartoons live action, so I'm probably still going to give the live action one a miss, but... Because, I mean, what are the chances they improve upon it? I don't think the chances are very high that they improve upon it. Got a decent amount of people watching. Hey, pals. Hey, all my lurkers in the chat, how you doing? You got any newbies? Did Jack and Daxter attract anyone new to the channel, or y'all just old fans? That was a very satisfying noise. Yoink. Oh, I remember this part. It's got a funky tune that reminded me of Britney Spears, IIRC. That's a little Britney Spearsy. A little, like, toxic. All that's missing is the da-na-na-na-na. Oh, you almost got me, you big blue bastard. I mean, it's not necessarily a hard no, but I'd like to avoid paying money if I can. Especially if it's on a streaming service already, where I already have access to streaming services. Yeah, what is with that slug thing?
Only 2 more tethers.
Well, they're loading us up with the cells here. I said the 2 people left after I mentioned it. I guess those people didn't want to be known. That's fair. Oh, was that 90? I really misread that as 30. Yeah, screw that. Absolutely not. I'm not spending $90 on anything nowadays if I can avoid it. That is far too rich for my not hired yet blood. And then even at that point, once I get, or if rather, still don't want to make any assumptions yet. Upon me being hired, I'm saving all that money for a better PC, so I can still get practice without having to be employed or in school with these fancy ass programs. Because my laptop can't run anything I can pirate, you know. But is this? This is out of bounds. Oh. That Precursor orb fell out of bounds slightly. I'm glad that I can, like, hit all that stuff from here. Like, we're just annihilating everything as it comes. Yeah, wow. There used to be threats there. Save that for the last moment. Is it just a simple matter of rolling? So it is. Well, to be fair, hey, look, I'm Bolsonaro. Wiping out the rainforest and not too fond of life. Cool. Well, there's something very satisfying about making a jump in this game, because I'm never quite sure just how far I can take it. The pain outcropping. What is this dock? Is this just a world building dock? I like that. Everyone give it up for the world building dock. Oh god, here it is.
Howdy, friends. Enjoying my beautiful swamp? On these here parts. Everything that doesn't sink into the mud, that is.
If you had 3D glasses, that would have been frightening.
Shut Judging by the smell, I'd wager your bathtub sank in the mud long ago.
What's a bathtub? Anyway, I got bigger problems now. Seems some nasty lurker varmints are grousing about, snatching everything they can get their grubby little paws
Remember
on,
that line too.
and scaring away my pet hip hog, Farley. He's been missing for nigh on to a coon's age. I've been putting out his favorite snack, but those ornery swamp rats keep stealing them. If we
Excuse
keep
me.
those pesky critters away long enough, I just know Farley will smell them vitals and come back. Will you help me out?
Yeah, I guess.
Good. Those rats will be back any time. Shoot all them rats. Keep them from eating at least one of them snacks.
I think it's just shoot until they don't come anymore.
Get 'em. Get 'em.
Like there isn't like a source we have to knock out.
Get 'em.
But it's if you mess one up and, you know, you get a little nervous. Because knowing that if you mess up, that's it. You have to start all over.
Get some! Get some!
Oh, fuck, leave me alone. Let this end. I don't want to defend it. I don't want to defend it. I hate it. I hate it. Let this redneck die in his mushroom soup. Oh, fuck me, dude. Oh, I want this to be over.
Get some! Get some!
Oh my god. Let it end. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck. No. Oh my god, there's so many rats.
Get some! Get some!
Oh my god.
Well, fry my hide. You sure know how to shoot. Thanks a heap for the help.
Look at that abomination of God and man. Is that like a hippo? Or is it its eyes? It's like licking the backside of his teeth. And he's like not really appreciating it either. How far can I push in on this?
Darn swamp rat.
Jack is so disturbed by this, look at him, he's like, what the fuck is this? This, ugh. He's horrified, he's never seen something more disgusting in his life. How do I reach that? Oh. Probably that little monster, huh? We can do that. Hup. 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 In fact, I think we were supposed to be using this guy the whole time.
Hey, there's the flat.
Yeah, see, because he can jump. We should have been rolling. We should have been just using this guy. Oops. Oh, fuck. He did not like that. Neither did my controller. Oh my god, that vibration almost hurt. You ever play a game like where the controller vibrates so hard that it like hurts? I swear Jack 2 had a couple sections where like... Though I had one controller that was like, it didn't have joysticks, they were like pads that you moved around, and that's what I played Jack 2 with, which is probably why I didn't beat Jack 2. And that controller rumbled so hard that I was positive I was going to die if I kept using it.
Good work. Aren't you guys happy you saved our little flut friend? She may come in handy again sometime. Now, go back to the transpad, and I'll bring her home.
That's fair. Bye-bye, little flap flap. could have been using you for longer, but, you know, better Nate than Lever. I do a whole stream dedicated to telling that story. Because if I do it properly, it should take a whole stream to tell. Yeah, how, I'm assuming those two are more Zeppelins, because they look like there were more tethers, so we're almost done. We're doing amazing, sweetie. Where's the yellow eco? Give me the fucking funny shooty beam. I'm Goku! Murdering the indigenous species of an area is fun. Oh. Haha, yay, slaughter! Indiscriminate! I want more murder. I'm too white to not murder, give me more. This is pretty much when Christopher Columbus... This is what Christopher Columbus did to the Native Americans when he... Or just the Europeans did to the Native Americans when they came over to the new lands. Are people talking about yiffing Daxter? Yeah, you ever wanted to bang Daxter? Yeah, I don't think anyone's ever been attracted to Daxter. Outside of, like, his shape. Like, he seems easy to insert, but, like... Would you want to? This is a lot more, like, linear than I remembered it being. No, I don't mind it. I don't want to get lost in a swamp. Doing good.
That dirigible's barely hanging on. Let's
Enough talking, Daxter. Well, I'd say Daxter is more attractive as the Otzel than he was as a human, because his human form is just disgusting. Shoot. Like, I could understand how someone could find furry Daxter attractive, but human Daxter is just like... someone was commissioned to make the most unfuckable human being possible. I want to talk about the actual most unfuckable human beings possible, but I can't legally anymore, I think.
Step 1, stay alive. Step 2, think about not doing something like that again.
And then Daxter uses his black magic to bring you back to life. That's the implication, right? Oh shoot, do I have to carry that? Yeah, I have to carry that yellow eco. That makes sense. Ah, bastard. Now you're no longer. Was it worth it? Hup! I'm gonna say, we are sure talking about, Yif. We were sure talking about furry porn a lot more than I thought when James isn't in the chat, huh? Oh, there was a... Well, at least we don't have to worry about it now. Here comes the U.S. looking for your oil. Are these places we've been to before, or... Because they look familiar. No, this has to be new. I don't quite remember this. Yeah, all that looks new. Let's go over there. That looks fun. No, that's... No, we've been there before. Oh, shoot, that scared me. Let's just get over there. Okay. That's not the way we do it. Was this the entrance to Boggy's? Shoot. See, now I'm all turned around. That's why I didn't remember. That's the entrance to the diggity dang level. Plus, we didn't find the last scout fly. Shoot. Alright, viewers, we're going on a scavenger hunt. Yeah, I mean, did you miss the revival screen where Daxter gets his furry foot right up in the camera and says, "Hey, while you're down there, can you rub my feet?" And of course, as a kid, I laughed, and as an adult, I laughed, but for like an entirely different reason. Do you think I'm supposed to be able to just like jump up and snipe that dirigible from there? Hold up. I think we're onto something, kids. I think we're onto something good here. That wasn't it. Okay, I guess this isn't it at all. Just how do we get to that rock, then? It's gotta be something simple, though. Oh, well, dead. I've been moited by my own,
I was right behind you, Jack! Really? I was.
She's pointing to that dirigible and says, "This is what you failed to reach, and now you're going to have to live the rest of your eternal life in heaven knowing that you failed in your one quest." Yeah, they stopped because Jack 2 starts taking itself way too seriously. Jack 2 is just a Grand Theft, like, basically just a shitty Grand Theft Auto game, so... kind of misses out on everything that made Jack 1 unique and charming, and they're like, what if we chase the biggest trends instead? And then Naughty Dog never really recovered from that, in my opinion. Yeah, of course they started selling better, because it's like, oh yeah, hey, it's like, you guys like Uncharted? You guys like, oh yeah, we could've just kept going this way, duh. You like Uncharted? You like The Last of Us? That stuff's cool, right? You like pew-pew guns and sad dad simulators? It's like, no, please, where is my, Jack? Where is my Daxter? And not the shooty gun. Well, no, Jack 3 was fine. But I think Jack 2, I liked it as a kid because it was like, oh, cool, guns. I'm not allowed to play this game. And that was why I liked it, because I thought it was just cool and edgy and something I'm not supposed to be playing, but, you know, I got older and I'm like, wow, this is really not good. Away it goes. Ah!
Good work, Jack. Your uncle would be proud.
Basically, yeah, it's... I think, Jack 2 entirely missed the point of what made Jack 1, charming and good in order to chase, trends. And I don't respect, companies that do that. How do I get that last one? Should I be coming up here with Eco? Is there blue Eco around here that I'm just missing out on? Because that is looking like the only way I can actually reach that. Almost got eviscerated. Plus, we still don't know where that last scout fly is. Oh, hold up. I know there's blue Eco. I just have to go and get it. There was a vent around here, right? You're gonna make me go that far for just one precursor orb? Can I even make this one last? I guess we're gonna find out. And go. Nice! Oh my god, I didn't think I was actually going to be able to do that. Alright, now we just have to find that one last scout fly. Plus, we're missing 12 orbs, but... If I want to get the platinum, we need all the orbs, but I just don't know where they are. Because at that point, it's going to be, just kind of searching. That was stupid. Kind of like a pixel hunting. I'm going to look up, where the last scout fly is, by the way. What was this? Boggy swamp. Scout flies. Scout flies. Where could I have missed that? It might have been that first blue eco event. I might have just overlooked something there. So we're gonna go back and check, because it's pixel hunt time, baby. That's what you really get with these old platformers, yeah. Alright. I guess this wasn't it. Book fairs were always nice. I always forgot that they were happening, so I never had the money to get anything, but... You know, that was really more on me. And then I remember when I actually did remember to get the money for something, I got the that RuneScape hand booklet. Not hand booklet, but like the RuneScape strategy guide. And it was info that was all like outdated and outclassed like 4 weeks after I bought it. I mean, that's like the thing about like, why would you ever write a paper handbook guidebook on an MMO? Because the answer is it's easy money. Because it worked, I bought it. Alright, not here either. We're narrowing it down though, that means there's only a couple more spots that I could have possibly missed. Oh no. Hope you like these spinny ones. They're going to be a prominent feature in a level later. So you know what I really missed more than anything from like middle and elementary school? 'Cause this wasn't even really a thing in high school. Like, I really missed field trips. Like, all the field trips were, like, school-wide, so to speak, in, I think this is it. We're school-wide, so to speak, in, no, this isn't it at all. In elementary school, but once I got into, or elementary school and middle school, but once I got into high school, it was like, oh, there it is, duh. Once I got into high school, it's like, yeah, you have to be, like, in this class to do, this kind of field trip. Only this class will do it. Oh, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. No, I bought one of those cheat code ones, too. And the field trips were fun, like, all the way up through middle school, and then, you know, I get into high school and it's like, yeah, no more field trips for you, buddy. Like, but I liked it. Though in my multimedia class, there were, field trips, quote unquote, in multimedia, which has ended up it was like electronic media and like the AV club, basically. What I ended up getting my degree in, and really not because of that class. Like, we all just kind of did the bare minimum of that. It wasn't like we were taking it just for an easy A, but we didn't go like super hardcore. Like, pretty much all the films we made like weren't all that, because we were mostly learning like just the ins and outs of like really basic level stuff. Like, we didn't know how to like properly frame a shot. It was mostly knowing how to get stuff onto the computer and whatnot. So people like who knew always made really good projects, but the only field trips we ever got to really go on because of that was we had the film festival every year, where our big final video was everyone would show theirs, and it would be cool because we got to sit, eat pizza, and drink sodas, and enjoy everyone's films. And it was only sort of cool because, well, like, even like the not particularly well shot ones were at least interesting. But then you got the people that clearly didn't care, like the people that were just taking it for an easy A. And those films, like, I hesitate to call them films, they were, the worst one I could tell you was the correctional facility we have that, that quote-unquote problem children would go to around here. We had a correctional facility, and they must have had a multimedia club that only ever showed up once. So I'm guessing they quickly learned after their first one. Their movie was called Does She Look Like She's Okay? And then it's just a very like super shaky camera shot of a couple people on scooters, and then one person falls off and just starts like imitating a seizure on the ground. And they're like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" It's like, "Does she look like she's okay?" And then it just proceeds to be 9 minutes of them recording themselves playing in the woods. 9 minutes. I'm like, why did you... Like, I get why you turned this in, because your grade is your grade either way. But why did the teacher there think that that was worth showing? You know?
Great! You have the cells for the machine. They ought to provide enough power to lift that boulder.
Though honestly, ours really wasn't much better, to be perfectly candid.
Monster lurker at the top.
Wait! I'll stay here and protect Kira. Jack, I think you're ready to handle that monster without me.
Oh, really heroic of you.
I think, wonder if this is still possible. Yep, it knocks you forward a little bit. Doesn't hurt you, but it knocks you forward. Like, ours wasn't much better, to be perfectly candid. Because, like, we ended up, like, scrapping the entire script and having to reshoot a lot of things at the last moment. And then half of our group ended up leaving because they graduated. So, that was interesting. I don't remember the laws of this, but I remember it not being necessarily easy. Oh god. Cool, I'm dead. I really wish we still had the footage, to be honest. Goddamn. Because I would love to shoot that up on I'd love to shoot that film up on YouTube just so we all could like laugh at how fucking terrible it is. And also like rather racist actually, you know, Southern Maryland. Oh, I shot forward by hitting square and died. Because like one of our entire jokes was that we were like in a nightclub or something, which was really just like the editing room that I would say the teacher let us use. And the entire joke was that it's like, haha, the white character has a traditionally black name. Is not that humor? Like that was the joke. God damn. So that was never mind. That's probably better hidden off. There's no benefit of showing that to anyone. Or uploading it on YouTube, because we also used Thunderstruck by AC/DC, because that was something that I'm sure AC/DC would have gladly put their name on. They're like, whoa, I get to be part of the hit high school war movie Child Support. And the name doesn't even make sense, because like you're wondering why the hell it's called that. And because it's a movie about a guy who goes to war and ends up dying. And he knocks up the girl he meets at the club. And like right as he's dying, the other soldier's like, John, you gotta stay alive. Like, she's pregnant. She told me not to tell you. And it's like, huh, at least I don't have to pay child support. And then he dies, and that's like the big humorous thing at the end. So, you know what, fuck it, never mind. I'm glad we don't have that movie anymore. This is fucking stupid. How the hell did we turn that in? I guess also vaguely homophobic, because he named one character Lee Gay. Just because the entire joke was that when he joined the military, he was going to be Private Lee Gay. So, yeah, fuck it, never mind. Awful fucking thing. And I have no idea what happened to any of those students either. Also, am I about to do this? Because my heart is pounding and I don't want to have to restart this. And also, it was just poorly shot and not entertaining, and... Ah, we won. That was a very early 2000s platformer. Did I get a call? Oh no, I had my phone on that whole time.
Great work! The people of Rock Village are breathing a collective sigh of relief. But there's no time to celebrate. Use your zoomer to navigate the mountain pass up ahead. Be careful. It looks like the lurkers have rigged the whole pass with explosives. When you reach the volcanic crater, be sure to visit the Red Sage's lab and activate the teleport gate so that Father and I can join you.
Cool. Oh, I remember this one. Another zoomer section.
Oh my! Those lurkers must be headed for a detonator at the end of the canyon. If they reach it before you do, they'll blow up the entire pass. You've gotta beat them there and destroy the detonator, or it's all...
No, it's fine. I'm going to take this opportunity... Oh, I'm dead. I'm going to take this opportunity to, instead of doing that, I'm going to go really slow and die a bunch so I can get 100% so I never have to come back here. I feel like it's important that we admit our sins. Shoot. Like it's... I don't know. We're not all perfect. And we do dumb shit when we're in high school. I acknowledge that that is not the person I am today. Like, that is not me. Does not represent my, does not represent how I feel anymore. I don't think those jokes are funny anymore. Would not say that ever again. Oh no. Oh no. So yeah, that was a dark secret of mine. So I get, yeah, never mind. I wouldn't show that again. And then what did we do? Like, the next year we ended up not being able to film this because everyone flaked out on us. But we ended up winning an award just because people liked the screen, or professors liked the screenplay. So like we got credit for the screenplay, or else I think we would have failed the class. And the teacher was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna fail you for that. I know people flaked out." And then the year after that, we did what was the concept of that? Like, someone sees a picture and it's like, "Whoa, she's the most beautiful girl I've ever met in my life," and it was like, I have to find out who this woman is. And he goes on a seeker quest. Like, we even used the Who song, The Seeker, in it. And I am missing so much shit. And like, his obsession is tearing him apart, and fucking he ends up dying in a car crash when he thinks he sees her, and he runs out in the middle of the road, and some innocent bystander just happens to run him over, and he's like, "Oh no!" And that's how the movie ends. It's the person who runs him over finds the picture, and then you hear a giggle and suicide. Oh, whatever. I have to go back for orbs anyway. Oh no, I'm going to die. Oh, I have to watch all this. Oh, now I can go find those orbs. Now that I don't have to slow down for scout flies. Oh yeah, this was one of the ones I could never find this power orb. Hold up, I can't let this slide. This is something I have to solve. Now that I have the internet, I can find out exactly where these are. Mountain Pass Power Cell. We're gonna do it, champ. Alright, defeat Claw. Reach the end of the mountain pass, find the hidden power cell. Oh, we can't do this. Never mind. We just have to get to the end. We can come back here later with yellow eco and do something, but there's nothing we can do for now. So, next stream we'll, fuck! No, we won't. Next stream we'll, solve a life's mystery of mine. I don't think any of us really knew about Vor back then. What were we doing at that point in our lives? I think we were drinking a lot. We were constantly just having excuses to go over to my pal's house and, like, shoot some Captain Morgan. And it was good. It was birthdays and whatnot. I really stopped caring about drinking too much after that. It was like, alright, I think I've drunk myself under the table. I know earlier that year I was gonna buy Monster Hunter Tri on the Wii, but I didn't have the money right then and there, so I couldn't do it. But then I ended up getting 3 Ultimate for my birthday a little later, so a couple months later, so. Don't worry kids, it all panned out. Papa Comic got into Monster Hunter eventually. Where was I when I learned about Vor? Who joked about Vor to me first?
Good work. You beat them to the detonator. The Red Sage's lab is just ahead. Go turn on the teleport gate so we can join you.
Cool, now that we beat that. Dude, look at that. We have 69 power cells. Everyone laugh and joke and gaze upon it. Look at the funny sex number. That's it. That is the peak of comedy. We've done it. Volcanic Crater is one of the areas where I never really figured it out, you know? There's a very easy power cell here that I just straight up never found. So, let's burn ourselves alive. That was nice. Cool, so I think now's as good a time as any to end the stream here. We got pretty much all the power cells we could. We'll go back and get the ones that we couldn't. I'd say next week, but we're not going to have a Jack stream next week because I'm not going to be in town. Me, Sages, and Kish are going to Busch Gardens in Virginia, so if you happen to be there, you could probably say hello. Don't, because that would be weird. And, so yeah, I'll get plenty of pictures of the three of us all finally getting together as one big coalition. So, that'll be cool. Look at him sneaking. Sneaking. Oh, he's burned alive. Just imagine, like, one day you're like, you live in this volcanic crater and you just see this small monkey child and he just goes, don't bore me there. I don't know. If you can bore me, do it. That's a challenge, viewers. If you're going to be at Busch Gardens next Saturday and you have the ability to bore me, I fucking dare you. But if you disappoint me, I'm going to kill you. Like, that isn't an empty threat. Like, if you disappoint me in this regard, I will split you from spine to sternum, or whatever. Sternum to sacrum, or whatever. So, with just the power of my mind, like, if you fail to bore me in the requisite time limit, like, I'll think really hard, and then your organs will be not in you anymore. So, cool, that's the end of that. Alright, so next stream ought to be Wednesday, Thursday. Likely some Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. If that can't happen for whatever reason, we'll do some more Pokemon Rumble. And that ought to be nice and fun. So thank you so very much for watching. If you watch my LPs, I got an episode of Devil Survivor 2 coming at you tomorrow, and I've got episodes of Dragon Quest V Monday and either Wednesday or Thursday, whatever day Casey can't stream with me. So that'll be cool. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Saturday night, or depending on your time zone, Sunday morning.
Don't forget to turn on the teleport gate to let us through.
Kira, you make me want to step into lava.
Sage's lab in the center of the volcanic crater to turn it
So,
on.
peace out. Thank you so very much for joining. See you guys next time. What if I was just like DSP and just, you know, did the no, that's sexual harassment going. Don't fucking joke about that shit. No one wants to hear about that. It's not funny. It's like, you know. This isn't even a funny joke anymore. I'm just gonna hit stop streaming. Peace out.